guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Jess. Today I'm sharing with you my travel essentials, things that I cannot live without when I travel. I'll also be peppering in a few tips and tricks here and there, but if you guys want to see an actual travel hacks and travel tips video, have no fear, I'm launching a new series in 2018 all about travel tips, hacks, advice, and a bunch of stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that series, make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications on. Enough chit chat, guys. Let's get into this video. So my first travel essential is a nice, durable crossbody bag. When you're at the airport, you are constantly opening and closing your bag to give your ticket, to give your passport, to give your ID. Having a crossbody bag, one, is extremely convenient because you can just have the purse right in front of you. It's very accessible, easy to reach things out. And two, it's safe. Although I do love having a crossbody bag for the convenience and the safety, it's just not enough room for me. So I have this kind of like hack I do to get around, you know how you can only bring a carry-on and a handbag? Yeah, well, I bring like 2 handbags and a carry-on. So the way I do it is I bring my little crossbody bag and I bring a much larger purse. So this is usually my go-to purse for the airport. Right before I board, before the flight attendants see me, I take my little purse and I just kind of tuck it in my big purse. And then it just looks like I had one purse all along. So throughout the whole airport process, security, checking in, I always keep all of my important documents in here. And in my large purse, I keep everything else. I hope that all made sense. It was kind of confusing. My next travel essential is a pair of headphones. If the flight is like 4 to 5 hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours, I can definitely stick with earbuds. But if it's longer than 6 hours, I will probably go over-the-head headphones. Next, I always bring a little makeup travel kit in my big purse. So this is something that would go in my big purse, not my small purse obviously. And in this little travel kit are just things that I might need throughout the flight or right after the flight, you know, right when you get off but you don't want to dig through your luggage. These are just those kind of things. So the first thing I carry is a first aid kit. Now I usually carry a first aid kit almost all the time in my purses. I'm just an old person like that. I don't know why I do. I just do. I like to be safe. I like to be prepared. And in the first aid kit, there's a little bit of gauze, there's some band-aids, there's some Neosporin. This is anti-inflammatory cream. Because I get the worst bug bites ever, I always end up with these giant nasty welts, so I always carry some anti-inflammatory cream. So the next thing I have in here is some contact solution. If you guys didn't know, I wear contacts, I wear glasses, I'm legally blind without either, so I always travel with contact solution because sometimes when you're on a plane, it is very dry in there and your contacts get brittle and awful and it's not a good experience. So something I do when I'm on a long flight is right at the beginning of the flight, I take out my contacts, I put them away, I put on my glasses to avoid any eye irritation because eye irritation, literally the worst. It's so awful. Next thing I carry is a little thing of moisturizer. Like I said, planes are so dry and my skin is very prone to getting very cracked and dry when in that kind of environment. Usually about halfway through the flight, I'll moisturize my face to keep it from getting dry, cracked. It's a longer flight, I'll moisturize twice, you know, right after they give you that hot towel. It's like really nice. I'll moisturize. Oh my gosh, essential. I always travel with Q-tips. I feel like I always need Q-tips when I travel. Next, a scrunchie. I can't travel anywhere without a scrunchie. And these are like Filipino scrunchies. They're made out of like that same stuff as a phone dial cord. And I love these because they don't crease your hair. I feel like I don't need to show you guys this, but I always travel with feminine supplies, tampons, pads, because you never know when you're going to start your period. I feel like anytime I travel, I start my period. I feel like the stress of traveling, it always starts my period when I least expect it, or it starts it early. I travel with allergy medicine. You never know when your allergies are going to start acting up. The air in airplanes are not filtered. I also always carry some TYLENOL for those screaming babies. Something I don't have in here because we actually just recently used it all up is some AIRBORNE. AIRBORNE is basically like a vitamin. It boosts your immune system and makes you a lot less likely to get sick from all the people who just cough on airplanes. I feel like people on airplanes are just like constantly sick. Everybody's sick all the time. So protect yourself from getting sick. Take some AIRBORNE, drink a lot of water on your flight, stay healthy, stay hiding from those people coughing. I see you, Margaret, in aisle 2, sneezing without covering your mouth. Nasty. Next, I always carry some of these Listerine fresh breath strips. You know, you just get that gross feeling, that gross taste in your mouth when you're on a plane for a long time. Next, okay, tweezers. I don't know why, but like, I feel like when I don't pack tweezers, I always need tweezers. So, I always pack tweezers now. Lip balm. This is the best, most moisturizing lip balm I have ever tried in my life, and it doesn't taste weird. You know how Carmex, it's really good, but it also tastes kind of gross? This is just as moisturizing, if not more, than Carmex, and it tastes a lot better. And the last thing I keep in this little travel makeup bag is just one of my little lip glosses, one of my go-to lip glosses. I keep this little travel bag inside my big purse. Next, these are so essential for me when traveling. Socks, particularly fuzzy socks. I rarely wear socks because most of my shoes are not like, you don't wear socks with them. I wear sandals most of the time, or mules, or sneakers without socks. And it's the worst when I get to airport security realizing again that I didn't wear shoes with socks, and I'm about to walk across the nasty airport floor barefoot and go through the security and touch who knows what. So now something I have learned, because I can never remember to wear the right shoes with socks, is I carry a pair in my purse. This is a great idea for 2 reasons. One, when I get to security, I just have to take off my shoes and slip on a sock, and then I don't have to walk across airport security barefoot, keeping my feet nice and safe and clean. And when I roll them up and put them back in my purse, if I get cold on the plane, there we go. I have nice fuzzy socks. My next travel essential is, of course, my passport. I have this extremely very cute little case for it. I bought this at Marshall's. I probably won't be able to find it on their site because Marshall's is a store that they just have stuff. They just have stuff. Next, something I personally cannot travel without is a notebook. I always have to have a notebook with me because I come up with so many ideas for videos. I have 2 last travel essentials. One is, these are so gross. Okay, so these are my white sneakers that I just wear all the time, and they're not very nice. They're just like those basic sneakers at Target. They're like $10, and these I think are really good for the airport. They're comfortable, they're easy to walk in, they're easy to just slip on. I don't have to tie them, and they're already dirty, so I don't really care if anybody steps on them. And my last travel essential is something very, very cool. It is the Clever Travel Companion. If you guys have never heard of this, you should look them up because they are so cool. This is something I recommend to all my friends and family who travel, especially internationally, because it's like such a great thing. So, first off, it's a scarf. It's a basic black scarf, and it just looks very inconspicuous, and it's an actual scarf. So you can wear it like this if you want. You can wear it infinity style. You can wear it however you want. So you're probably like, wow, Jessica, scarf, so cool. No, the actual cool thing is the fact that it has secret pockets on this scarf. So the way I do it is I always tuck the zippers underneath so nobody can ever tell that it has zippers. You can put all your money, your important documents in. Let me show you guys. Okay, you can put your passport in here. Let me show you guys. Takes a little bit of like finessing to, well, I'm also wearing it. You should put the things in here before you put it on. But all you have to do is just adjust the cloth, and there we go. Nobody would ever know that your passport is right here, and it's nice and safe. The zipper is so well hidden, and it's just so low key. Nobody's ever gonna know. So it's very cool. It's great for international travel. If you're going somewhere where people pickpocket, or if you just don't like carrying a purse or anything like that, put your stuff in here, and when you need to get it, go to the bathroom. This is just such a neat little thing to have. It's so great for traveling. Keeps you safe, keeps your money safe, keeps your identity safe. All important things can just go in here, and it looks so low-key. This is great. So I will link them below if you guys want to check them out. If you don't want to wear a scarf, they have these very cool jackets, and on the inside has all of these secret zippers. If you don't want to wear a backpack and you don't want to get things snatched out of your pockets or have them fall out, you just put them in the secret zippers, and they're nice and safe. And finally, I know I already said that this was the last thing, but then I realized I forgot the most important thing, my camera. I don't travel anywhere without a camera. Being a YouTuber, I document everything. I don't travel anywhere without my camera. Not even the grocery store. I even take this to the grocery store. Everywhere. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. This is my favorite thing ever. Alrighty guys, so that was it for the video. I very much hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys are traveling somewhere in the next couple months or next year or whatever, whenever you're planning to travel, I hope that this video helps you think of things that you should bring along, or maybe helps you think of things that you didn't think about before. Whatever. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up. That about wraps it up for today, so thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys very soon. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Maraming salamat sa lahat. Mahal ko kayo. And I love you guys. Bye!